Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiara, Key, whatever you want to call me. And here on my channel, I focus on fashion, lifestyle, mommy, and motivation. And welcome to another video for Motivational Monday, you guys. Hello, good morning. I don't have any coffee. I am tired, but yes, it is morning. It is Easter morning, and I did all this, but I wanted to go to Starbucks, so that's why we ain't got no coffee. But grab your coffee, grab your mug. You're gonna need it. So let's just hop right into this video. Okay, you guys, so remember what I said in my last video, how I am winging these things. I get a message from God every single week, and this is where we are today. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about giving God control over your life. Now, I don't know if you're new or not, or if you paid attention to my last video. In my last video, I talked about, do you trust God to be God? And a little snippet of there was control. And I was explaining to you guys how I'm just chilling. I love these videos, but I was just explaining to you guys how I have a control issue, like how I would live my life in the shallow. Transformation Church talks about that in their series of Being Anchored, which I am going to try to leave a link down below. I swear, sometimes I forget, but they talk about being anchored and being anchored to God, and they talk about people who live in the shallow, which I knew that I was a person who lived in the shallow because I am extremely independent. So if you're like that independent person, like that is me. I'm extremely independent. I feel like I only depend on myself for things, but I need to be dependent on God and to see his outcomes, because I feel like when I have control over my life, I can control the things that I see. I can control the outcome of how things will be. But sometimes me trying to be in control, it's like that's not the route that God wanted it to go. So it's not my way. Like, I mean, it is, but then it's not. It's like we live our lives for the Lord. So I just wanted to talk about letting God be in control, because it's actually something that I'm struggling with right now, which is why he probably wanted me to give you guys this message. We are so used to, how do I put this? So being depressed and everything, like I like to be in control of everything. That's just the type of person that I am. Like even situations that we are in, I will sit around and it's like I will wait, and it's kind of like I'm not letting God do his work because I'm so anxious. And that is where we need to let God have control, because we're so anxious in the outcome. We heard him say it, like if you guys did what I asked you guys to do in the last video, I did say ask God what he wanted you to do, ask God what you should do. Just ask him, what do I need to do? And I did a Daniel fast in January. I did the Daniel fast in January, and it is April, you guys, and God gave me a promise in January, and I just felt like today I cried. I won't mess up this makeup, but I just felt like you gave me this promise in January, and it is now April, and I was watching people like during the fast, 21 days. I've not ever fasted that long. I even had to do fast after that fast So, and it's just like, I've seen people, they said their whole households have transformed, like God has moved so many like things in their life, and some started in 4 days starting the fast, and I did an entire 21-day fast plus fast in between. And it's just like, you promised me this, you said you was gonna do this, and this is frustrating, you guys, and this is where people kind of fall off. You promised me you were gonna do this. You told me, like, God has told me some things in my life, and it's just like, you said this would happen. What's going on? And I feel like that is my issue, because, and he keeps telling me in my head, my time and not yours. You don't get to be in control of this situation anymore. You don't get to be in, and I feel like crying, you don't get to be in control of everything. And when I say control, I'm not like literally trying to control people like they're like my little puppets, but control meaning not giving like God any control, like, or barely giving him control to fix a situation, because I am so used to trying to fix situations on my own. And I feel like people will get that a little mixed up. Yes, I am a person who likes to control like the outcome of situations, not like control people, but it's just like I want to fix a lot of things, but some things I can't fix, and I have to let God fix them. That's what I mean by control. So I have a really big control issue between me and God, and he is my superior, like, period. That's it. And I can't be like, you know, like battling him, like, no, I got this. No, sit your butt down, I got this. And I feel like that's why things make a turn, because it's just like, I thought that I had the situation, and I'm just like, yes, boom, it's going good, it's going great. And God is just like, you're hard-headed. Like, not that my decision was hard-headed, but it was just like, this could be going 100 times better if you would just give me control of the situation. So honestly, I was looking for scriptures. I'm gonna try to leave a few down in the description bar, but I couldn't really find anything, because it's been something that's been dawning on me, and I literally keep asking God. I'm just like, I'm not seeing anything, and the only thing he keeps saying is, you have to let go of control of things and how you thought they were going to turn out, because I already gave you the vision. I told you what was going to happen. I told you that was going to happen, and you're mad because you don't see it on your timing. But it's not your timing, it's my timing. If you can just let go, and that is what I feel like letting go and letting God is, and that be irritating us. Like, as someone who struggles with like mental health, it really irritates me. Like, let go, let God, and we feel like we let it go, but I can talk to another person and it can irritate me. And I really just be wanting God to know that I am human, and there's so much I could have done, but I didn't. And it's just like, I'm telling him that I'm learning little by little, and he understands, he gets it. I'm almost cried looking at my glow, because he does understand me. He does get, y'all, I'm not finna mess up this makeup. He gets me. Like, I'm in a better headspace than I was 2 months ago, than I was last month. And it's coming together, but it's just like the visions that he has shown me, and a lot of like the major things that I have been wanting that he has shown me that I will get. It's just like, I still have a grip on a lot of things, because I am hurt, I am angry, I am disappointed, and it's just, I did not deserve that with a lot of situations, or I don't understand. And it's like, he's just telling me to let go of control and just give it to him. And that's what he's saying, just give it to me, and everything will be healed and everything will be fixed. So I'm working on that. I'm working on, because I feel like that's what letting go and letting God is letting go of control within me so that he can do his work. Because I just had someone comment on my Daniel fast, like, God has given me vision, and I just literally commented back, like, it's been so long, I know it's coming, but I'm stubborn. I'm like one of the stubborn children who he has, and he's just like, girl, if you don't ease up, like, you're doing good, sweetie, but you just need to relax and know that I got you. And that comes with also like trusting God to be God. And it's just with trusting him, you also have to let him have control so that he can work miracles. I promise, the miracles and the visions that he gave me, only he can do, because it's wild. It is extremely wild. I will not tell you guys what it is, but it's wild. And when people look at my life, and they'll be like, how the heck did that happen? How did this do this? How? And I promise, it's set in stone that my answer is already going to be, that was God. Because there's no man on earth, nobody, who can do the things that he's about to do in my life but him. The vision that he gave me, the promises that he gave me, no one else can do them but him. And it's gonna blow my mind when I do receive them. And I pray God every time to just keep me grounded and keep me grounded in him, because sometimes when you get things, you forget that he was the one who gave them to you. And I don't want to be that person, because we can be so wrapped up in like, I finally let God, I trusted him, I gave him control, and now I have everything that I wanted, and it's just like we left him on the back burner. And I pray that I don't do that. So I am literally learning, that's like my lesson this week, is to let go and let God. Give God control of the situation, because there's only so much. I can't work the dang old miracle, okay? I cannot work the miracle. I cannot work. I can do what he says for the vision of some of the things, but a lot of these things, I have to give it to God, and I have to learn how to give him my anger, give him my frustrations, because I know he knows that I have a pure heart, and I know that he knows that my intentions are pure and they're good. But he's like, you really need to give that to me. You really need to let go of control of like multiple situations. Good child, listen. But you really need to give it to me and let me fix it. Because I feel like he's, mixing it in a bowl right now. But he mixing it, and it's just, he's still mixing it. And he like, I'm gonna bake this cake, put it in the oven, it's gonna become beautiful, but I'm still mixing it. Because Kiara, like, you need to give me this. Give me this, so I could really mix it in the bowl and put it in the cake pan and put it in the oven and make it perfect. Like, give it to me. So I feel like that is something that I need to work on, and it's just something that God has told me to say today for Motivational Monday. So today I want you guys to write down things that you feel like you are having control over, or things that you feel like have control over you. Rather it be your emotions, and emotions come from a certain situation. So if you're emotional about something, and power off, sorry, that was my speaker. If you're emotional about something, it comes from something. So what about that situation? Maybe it's a marriage, and you just feel like you're at a wit's end, and you just feel like it maybe won't get fixed. You're holding on to something that you really need to release to God so that He can fix it. Or if you are worried about your craft and where you're going to be about that. Like sometimes I do, I'm just gonna put this out in the universe because it happens, I worry about my YouTube. Like I feel like I did not celebrate having 10,000 subscribers like I was supposed to, or maybe I wasn't supposed to, I don't know, but I feel like I didn't celebrate that really well, and I didn't, you know, I thank God I really did, but I know I can do better. But it's just like right now I need to bask in the moment. Like what about like your business are you not giving control of God over? Like are you too busy worried about like maybe sales, or are you too busy worried about, like, you know, I don't really sell clothes, but like within the YouTube community I feel like there are a lot of people growing and surpassing, and of course I'm growing too, but I need to understand that I am growing at God's speed and that it's coming because He already told me it's coming. But I need to focus on, I feel like I have control over control in the area of like looking at my metrics a little bit too much. So when I asked God what I should do, He gave me vision. He told me 2 things that I need to do, and of course I'm going to start that today. Today's Sunday, but I'm gonna start that on Monday when this video goes up, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I always want to share my success stories because I want you guys to be closer to God. So when I'm finished with that, I'm gonna tell you guys what happens like then. So yeah, what do you write down what you guys feel like you have control over, and don't try to lie and say I have control over nothing, because our actions grasping on to things kind of doesn't give God a way to fix them. Holding on to things, sometimes you have to let go, and not necessarily does He mean like let the business go or let the idea go or leave that person behind. It's just like you need to let them go and let go of how we thought it was going to turn out, and you need to give that thing to me, and the vision that I gave you will be perfect. The marriage that you envisioned will be perfect. The business that you envisioned will be perfect. When you let go of what you thought, take my vision, let go, and I'm going to give you exactly the vision that I gave you. And stop letting go of the visions that you thought were going to happen, because that's you being in control, because that's what you thought would happen. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure, write down what you guys feel like you have control over. You guys can DM me on Instagram, Nini, if you're watching this. I love her. I do talk to my subscribers. I talk to anyone who supports me. Like, I really be having in-depth conversations. I would say y'all better ask Nini, but she may or may not comment on this video because we are kind of like the same. We're like introverts too. So I do talk back. I'm not bougie. Like, I talk to you guys back. I have in-depth conversations. You guys may even know a little more things about me, you know, that I'm not putting on the internet. There's nothing no one can throw in my face that I haven't put on the internet. So if you guys just want to talk or just need someone to vent to, I am here. You guys can follow me on Twitter at KIARA.MESHA. You guys can follow me on Instagram, KIARA.MESHA. And yeah, that is it, guys, for this video. I will see you guys next Monday. Peace and blessings. I love you guys. Bye.